Welcome, it's Free For All Friday, so I thought for today we could take a popular newsletter I recently sent out and turn it into a video, and it's on the top 10 surefire ways to stay skinny, to stay small, to stay soft this year. So if you're interested in becoming big and muscular, then you're going to want to listen to this. So 10 things that I've discovered over the years of helping skinny guys, and we'll have some fun with these too, okay? So in no particular order, the first one is not establishing a specific and measurable goal with a time limit. So really bad goals, I want to gain weight. Well, what kind of weight do you want to gain? Do you want to gain fat weight or lean muscle weight? So we want to first become specific and figure out, I want to gain lean muscle, fat-free muscle. The next thing is we want to make it measurable. Well, how much do you want to gain? Do you want to gain 5 pounds? 20 pounds, we have to make it a measurable goal. And then finally, we need to add a deadline. We need to give ourselves a time limit. When are you going to do this by? When? Next year? In the next couple months? In 10 years from now? So here's an example of a good, specific, measurable goal with a time limit. I want to gain 15 pounds of fat-free muscle, so lean muscle mass, by July 1st, 2014. See how much more powerful that is? So I encourage you guys to start off by getting specific with your goals, making them measurable, and adding a time limit to them. Number 2 is being terrified of losing your abs. So my rule of thumb is that if you want to build muscle, you need to give your body some calories. You need to give your body the support it needs. And the calories don't just provide building blocks, but they also create a hormonal profile that allows you to train hard and recover faster. So my rule of thumb is always keep your 4-pack intact. As long as your 4-pack is intact, keep bulking, all right? Number 3, wasting energy monitoring other people's progress rather than your own. So the only thing that you can control are your own results. So I encourage you to really focus your energy and your time into preparing your meals, getting to the gym, putting effort into yourself so that you can develop yourself. As soon as you start looking at somebody else and you get caught up on YouTube following everybody else's progress, you lose sight of what you're trying to do. Number 4, not incorporating workouts purely dedicated to gaining size and workouts purely dedicated to gaining strength. So whether you have separate strength days in the week or in the month or in the year, that's the take-home lesson. I find that when you can come into the gym with a focus around one training quality, like today's strength day, today's the day we focus on adding load to the bar, that helps you get more out of the workout. When you come to the gym with the mentality of today's size day, today's all about tension, lactic acid, it helps you get more out of that workout. So that's a big lesson that I've recently learned that I'm now incorporating into my programs for myself and others. Number 5, spending more time on social media debating with successful coaches on why you still look the same. So I truly believe I had an advantage when I got started when I was 22 because the internet was not like it was today. There was hardly any there was no social media, period. Facebook, YouTube never existed. Can you imagine that? And bodybuilding.com was just getting started. So there was hardly any information online about building muscle. I had one mentor and I found that gave me a huge advantage because I was only getting my info from one person. I applied it, I learned from it, I got results, and I trusted him and I learned how to exploit a lot of info from one source. As opposed to now, I know it must be tough for you guys with all the conflicting information out there. So learn from doing, not from debating. Next, not learning how to prepare delicious meals in bulk. This is something I wish I invested in 10 years ago. Learning how to cook, prepare my foods in advance, how to create habits that would have my meals ready for me so that I can nail my calories every single day. So until you really learn how to make your food taste good and enjoyable, I think it'll always be a struggle to build muscle. I know it will be. Number 7, program hopping. So unless the program you're following now sucks and you just clearly aren't responding to it and don't enjoy it, then switch programs. But to bounce from program to program because it looks better without giving the program you're on a fair chance is a surefire way to stay skinny. So you need to become a program completer and see programs through to the finish if you want to get their full benefits. Rarely do programs ever fail people. People fail the programs. Number 8, going at it alone and without a support community or partner to hold you accountable. Keep you focused and provide immediate answers when you're stuck. So I truly believe that you will not get better results on your own as opposed to being with a team, to being around people that can keep you accountable and committed and motivated and helping you get more out of your day, out of your workouts and everything else. So I believe this is a huge assumption that some people have. I can do it on my own. I think you can only to a certain point, and then you're going to get stuck. Number 9, self-explanatory, whining and complaining that good food and supplements are expensive. Guys, I understand they can be, but don't look at supplements and food as a cost. They're an investment. They're an investment into how you feel and look, and to how you are going to live your life, and to how people perceive you and how people respond to you, and what kind of opportunities come into your life. Last thing, winging your workouts and not following an intelligently designed program that periodizes volume, intensity, frequency. So I truly believe that guys that bring a program to the gym, something that's printed out, that tells you what to do prior to arriving, allows you to prepare for it mentally, get more out of the workout, and it gives you something to beat the next time you come back to the gym. So it allows you to take control of your results, and there's no more guessing. And if you fall off track, you can look back on what you did. It kind of acts as a map. So I don't believe that you're going to maximize your results or accelerate your results by winging it. There's no athlete in the world that wings their workouts. They all have it pre-prepared before they show up to the gym or the track or the field or whatever, and then they go to work, and then they focus on outperforming themselves from phase to phase, week to week, etc. All right, so those are 10 things. If you want to make the most of that information, what I recommend you do is kind of pick one, just pick one that stood out to you and apply it this month. Because you're not going to apply these 10 things all at once. Take one of these things and really try and improve on it this month and this month only. And then once you feel you're ready for the second thing, then add it. Remember, success is built sequentially, okay? It's built step by step. I hope that was helpful. I'm Vince DelMonte. We'll talk to you guys soon.